Crap, I was supposed to like do a really unfunny Max Mofo entrance, and I was gonna like burp because I'm drinking a soda pop. But you know, not all dreams can come true. But one dream kind of did come true, I realized this weekend. I hit 20 subscribers in a very small way. I know it says I have 17 subscribers, but I technically hit 20 because I've lost 3 subscribers since I had this channel. Don't blame you if you unsubscribed. I would have too at this point. This content ain't ever gonna get any better. I don't think I'm even in focus right now. But anyways, one of my friends said, hey, you should do like a room tour because you have a lot of cool stuff in your room. I said sure. So I'm doing like a room tour. I guess this is technically a game room tour. But once again, I'm doing it for my 20 subscribers. Special kind of, I guess. Cheering noises. But yeah, this is probably going to be way too much detail than you want on a person's room. If you want to hear a very sad fact about me too, by the way, it's that sometimes I would walk around my room and just talk to myself. Like I was filming a video about a room tour. Those go on for about 2 hours. I'm going to cut this down. I'm not going to go as into detail. That's very sad. I don't know why I just told you guys. But what are you going to do, you know? I'm a sad person. And you'll find out. Once you get to my look at my room, I show it off a bit. I flex a little bit because I'm a big flexer. I don't really have a lot to flex at, but let's just get right into it. I can stop rambling. I'm pretty sure it's tilted because my tripod is on a chair right now. More on that chair in a bit. Alright everyone, you know, my first time filming this. Fun fact, first time I rambled on about an item for about 20 minutes, realized I should just restart and try again because I just failed tremendously with rambling. Second time, wasn't recording. Third time, my battery died. Fourth time is the charm. So let's get right to it. This is my door, you know, nice door. Used to have a Scooby-Doo poster here, who doesn't like Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh Shaggy. As you walk in, you see all this sexiness all in one room. I kind of call this my shag pad. You know, I bring all the ladies in here and they just go nuts. I guess we'll start up here first. Here's some posters I have hung up. Signed by Neil Adams. He's a pretty cool artist. I have 2 Mega 64 posters. This one is from like a Patreon thing where like, if you like contribute to their Patreon for like every few months, they send you a bunch of stuff. You'll see a lot more of the stuff they send you later. To me, it's a pretty cool deal, and you get really cool exclusive stuff, and I like it. And here they signed poster I got from them at RTX last year. Like it a lot. Hopefully I'll see him again this year when I go to RTX, because I'm going again this year. And hopefully the picture will look a lot better, because I look awful in the picture and I hate it. Anyways, down here is where you start to see some of my figures. Nothing really stands out around here in my opinion. Let me get down a little bit. There is a few cool items though in this area in my opinion. This Portal figure back here used to be worth a bit of money, but they recently reissued it after like 4 years for some reason, which I'm kind of iffy about, because I did like having kind of an expensive figure, which is always cool. Wasn't ever going to sell it because Portal is my favorite game of all time and I like this figure. But now the one good part about it is I can probably buy a new one and actually open one up. I'm hoping they do reissue the sell right there, Peabody and Atlas, because they're even more expensive and I really want them in my collection. In this tub right here, this is where I put most of my 360 games, and I have some of my DVDs, some of my Rooster Teeth DVDs in here. If you can't tell, I'm a really big RT and Mega 64 fan, so yeah, it's kind of sad, but I like them. I store a lot of my RT DVDs over here, and I have more in there. I mainly like the live action stuff, so yeah, I have all like the RT short DVDs and all that. It's pretty cool. Another thing that stands out over here are some Blade Runner NECA figures. I have them all but one because I really didn't like the girl in the movie. She wasn't as memorable as all the other characters, obviously. Let me zoom in a bit. But, yeah, I probably will pick her up at some point if I can find her pretty cheap. So, yeah, I do like them a lot. I really do feel like these might go up in price later on because no one's really buying them. And the second Blade Runner is an awesome movie. I don't know why more people don't watch it. Another thing that stands over here is my cool pink Spartan. I'm a big Halo fan, and I always play as a pink Spartan because I like the color pink. Am I gay? No, but you may believe I am. Right here is Red vs. Blue collection of the first 10 seasons and some bonus discs. It's a really cool deal. I got it off like an Amazon deal a few years ago for like $50, which is an insane deal because this box set goes for like about $200. So I'm pretty happy about that. I do recommend it if you like RVB and stuff. There's a lot of cool bonus content and stuff on here. I haven't even seen it all yet, and I've watched a lot of this DVD. There's 14 discs in there, some cool trinkets in there too. I recommend it. Here's a cool, not cool, I just want to bring this up because this is the worst figure ever made, this line. They're for the movie Laser Team. The first one's a pretty good movie, the second one's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, it's like the first Rooster Teeth movie, so they made like figures of the characters. And you might be like, oh man, how much were they, like $10? No, they were $50 each for some reason. They have 6 points of articulation, not that good of a face sculpt. They're done by McFarlane, which I already really don't like McFarlane. I like old McFarlane, but new McFarlane was like this Halo figure and like those weird like statues they do, I don't really like that much. But yeah, these are like awful. I did not pay $50 for these. I got these pretty much for free, so I don't really like. I guess they're cool if you got them for free like me, but like, man, if you got them for $50, sorry, these are the worst figures ever. I hate them, but I have so many of them. I have like 8 of these, just because I just keep buying stuff and just keep bundling with shit I bought. The last thing I want to highlight over here is probably my favorite figure in my collection, just because how stupid it is. It's a Austin Powers figure in just his underwear, and his chest hair is actually like furry, and it's really disgustingly amazing. It's like in the shape of a dick, so who wouldn't like that? And I don't know, it always makes me giggle when I look at it. It's just so stupid and I love it. I always have him just laying back here. It's all seductive and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm going to give you a little overview. Just some amiibos and a shitty pop vinyl. That's the only pop I have in my collection. Mainly because it actually looks like Space Ghost, as you can see right here. It's actually a kind of a decent representation of Space Ghost, and there's not a lot of Space Ghost coast to coast merch, so I had to buy something. Down here I have a few collector's editions. I got all these at like GameStop for like a few bucks each. So like if you're ever looking for collector's editions, keep your eye on GameStop. After like a while a game comes out, you'll find them pretty cheap. Got this one cheap at GameStop too. It's Soul Calibur. Down here I have the Alien Colonial Marines one. Killer is Dead, like the Day 1 edition, but it's called a collector's edition because it comes with a bunch of cool stuff. Decent game. Halo 4 and a Modern Warfare 2 one under it. That's pretty much this area. Yeah, it's a cool area. Here's a fan I use for my room because it gets really hot in here. Up here I have my PS4. I don't play it as much. I mainly just play exclusives on it. I play mainly on my Xbox One because I'm a gamer score slut. But I like my PS4, so I'm glad I got it. I play a lot of exclusives on here mainly. I got some die-cast Star Wars ships I got for Christmas one year, and a Parappa the Rappa plush that I like a lot because I like Parappa the Rappa a lot. Here are some cool just trinkets I have up here. Slippy's pretty cool. I like Slippy. It's funny, derpy little guy. Here's a cool Chowder figure. I used to have a Schnitzel one too, but I lost them. Here's some Legos I got over here. Some of my Lego figures. I want to highlight what's in here because there's some cool stuff in here. I store a lot of my systems in here and comics and stuff. Up here I have my Xbox 360, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, some more like collector edition stuff. There's one for XCOM. I have my Scott Pilgrim colored editions in here, the ones I own. I have a big Scott Pilgrim shrine you're going to see later on, and I just love Scott Pilgrim a lot. Down here I have a lot of comics. I have a big long box full of comics, but it's out of space now. I really don't feel like buying another long box right now, so I just store them all in here. Here's all my red ones, and these are the ones I still have to read. I know they look like a lot, but it's all just Invader Zim comics I have to read and catch up on. Kinda sucks, but I love Invader Zim. I just keep forgetting to read them, and I'm so far behind, man. But they're really good. I do recommend them. I am caught up on everything else I read, though. If you guys would like to see a more in-depth look at my comic collection, let me know in the comments down below. Because I got some cool comics I believe in. I don't know, it could be kind of a cool video. Here are some extra Kid Robot figures I got in a giant box I got. I keep forgetting to list them to sell them, but yeah, that video never came out, so yeah. Here's my RTX 2018 badge for next month. They sent them out early, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I'm excited for RTX this year. I'm glad they sent them out early because I had 3 hours to get my badge last year, which kind of sucked. Down here, I just have more systems. I've got an SNES, a Dreamcast back there. I'm pretty sure it's a Dreamcast. Can't remember what the other one is. I have a PSP, more games, my GameCube, some packing material, a Minion costume right here, Kappa Mikey and DVD in the corner right there. Just a bunch of junk back here. Not junk, but, you know, stuff. Okay, that's GameCube. This GameCube's pretty cool, actually. It has, like, a weird Smash Brothers Melee sticker all across it. I can't find any info about the stickers. I'm trying to see, like, where these came from. Because they're really good quality and stuff, and, I don't know. It just came like that when I bought it, which I'm pretty happy. In here, I just have a bunch of, like, this extra shit. Just storage of cables and handhelds and all that stuff. Right here, I have my Minion glasses, you know, always peeping at me. I have some of my Xbox One games and my PS4 games. I don't have as many PS4 games physically, I mainly get them digital. And same with my Xbox One games, like, you can get a lot of good, I don't know, that's at a weird angle, you can get a lot of good Xbox One games really cheap during like, their digital sales and stuff, which is what I usually do. Or I'll beat the new game and just sell it after, which kind of sucks. I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing it, I like keeping them. But right now, this is like my kind of current playing game pile. So I'm pretty much currently playing Fallout 4 DLC, Halo Master Chief Collection is my go-to when I'm really bored of a game. Ni no Kuni is the game I'm playing my PS4 right now. I'm also playing Witcher 3 mainly, because I need to play through The Witcher at some point. Over here are my Blu-ray. Crap, I'm trying to move all this crap. Okay, is my all my Blu-rays I own. I like collecting them. I like commentary a lot. Some highlights I have are I have the Mega 64 version collection thing, and I've got, I think my hands over the mic, is I have Scott Pilgrim, I don't know, I have a bunch of crap. I get a lot of these at my local thrift stores and Goodwill and stuff for $2 each. I got all these for $6 at a Goodwill. Or Salvation Army got to do that, which I'm pretty happy about. I like all of these movies a lot. Same with all the other ones. So yeah, I'm not going to dwell on them much longer. In the corner right here, a bunch of plushes. This one's pretty cool. It's a Griff ball from Halo. That's pretty rare now because they don't make it anymore, which I'm kind of glad I got one because it's really cool. And I like Halo and Rooster Teeth a lot. Pichu's my favorite Pokemon. I got a Gurr, Portal, Kirby, People, Bear Guy, Pikmin. Here's a bunch of posters I still need to hang up back here. Here's my Xbox One. I'm getting a One X soon. It just turned on for some reason. Probably because of Kinect. That sucks, whatever. Here's my, oh my god, it's gonna make so much noise. Turn off, there we go. Here's my iPad I don't really use ever anymore. Some graphic novels I need to sell. Oh my god, still going. There's a Gundam I'm currently building in my art book for my college class I'm taking right now. There's a pair of PlayStation headphones. I don't really use these as an actual headset. I mean, I use them as travel headphones because they're really comfortable. Kind of cheap Beats, I guess, but they're pretty much the same price. They're 100, 120, but you can get them usually in sale for about 70, I'd say. This is the Platinum Edition. I like them a lot. They're kind of flimsy, but they last about 2 years, I'd say, before I had to buy this pair. I like them. I recommend them if you want a cheap, good pair of headsets. Also, not really in-your-face gaming, really difficult PlayStation logo on the side. That's really it. I like that. Here's my MacBook Air I got recently for college, as I think I showcased this in a video before. It's got some stickers on there, some cool stickers. This one's my favorite, the Dream Come True. Actually official Obama merch, you could say. This was put out in a Topps trading card set, and it's the stupidest, most poorly done sticker in the world, and I love it. Just so stupid. I'm trying to let me zoom in a bit and focus. There we go. Look how amazing it looks. Here's the other stickers I have. I believe I have some cool stickers. I like them. Oh, I have no water in here. Shit! Alright, because no water for me. Your mouse gets really dry after a while after doing this. I don't know why. Here's my PC chair I use for my computer. I just got it recently. Better than my squeaky one. No metal sticking out of it like my old one. I like it a lot. I need to pull it out so I can show you down here. Down there, as you can see, I have a little Minion, because who doesn't love Minions, and Omnitrix. Just a bunch of cables I have nowhere to put, because I don't know where to store them, and I use them a lot. I have my Xbox One controller, my wallet, that's simple stuff. I'm just sit down over here so I can actually show you. We got a cool Pikachu plush of him in a Lugia costume. Another Mega 64 Patreon package thing. It's like a little soup tin. I just store candy in here. Got my monitor. It's a 4K Dell monitor. Don't remember the exact model number. Cost me about $700. So whichever one's in that like price range is probably the one I own. Like it a lot. It's really nice. It's pretty cool. Over here I got another Pikachu. You know, my Nintendo Switch. This is really cool actually. It has a really weird case on it, as you can see. Mainly because I have autographs on the back of it from this group at Kinda Funny. The one right here is pretty much wasted away is Andy because he signed it in the worst spot ever. So hopefully I meet him again this year and I can have him re-sign it. But yeah, I like it a lot. I love my Switch. I play it all the time. Slide back in there. Here is not for a dual monitor. It's actually a TV for my Switch because it's awful. I got it for free though, so I can't complain from my friend. It was my old PC monitor. So, which my old PC I used to have, he gave it to me for free. I honestly believe it doesn't even do 720p. But for a Nintendo Switch, it works pretty well. I like how it looks. Down here are some of my favorite amiibos. There's the ones from Mario Odyssey. Like, look how cool Bowser looks. Oh, he's my favorite amiibo. Just the detail on him and, like, it's Bowser in a hat and a tuxedo. You can't beat that. Here's my boosted board controller. My boosted board's in my bedroom. But I have the controller in here, my glasses, my camera, battery charger, Invader's Lamb. Just a bunch of crap. There's my keyboard and mouse I got with my computer, my old one. For my computer, I use a pair of Krakens. I don't really like them, but I don't know, I bought them. They're better than my old headphones, I guess, I used to have. Here's my computer. Not the most exciting case. I will mad to cut costs somewhere, so I chose the case. If I ever do like a more in-depth view of what's on my computer area thing, I can. But off the top of my head, I can only really ever remember the card. It's an Asus 1080 Ti, which is a pretty cool computer. It has 16 sticks of RAM, not 16. Fuck, how do you say it? Gigs of RAM? I don't fucking remember how you say it. But yeah, it's DDR4, which is kind of cool. I need to get more. I want to get more, but I don't feel like spending the money right now. Waiting for them to drop in price. Anyways, over here I have like 2 cubbies. Here's all my Switch games I have, or most of them. Let me like move real quick so I can get a better view. Ah, I'm stuck. Okay, here we go. Here are all my Switch games I have, or most of them except for like 2, and I plan on getting a few more soon. So it's not even everything I have right now. Right now, here's what I have in this little pile. Some really cool games. I like my Switch a lot. I'm trying to keep most of the games I buy. I recently traded my friend Mario Odyssey for Breath of the Wild and like $20 so I can get Mario Tennis Aces because he wanted me to get it real bad. I kept telling him I wasn't going to pay $60 for a tennis game. But I like Aces a lot. Really cool. I would actually recommend it for $60. Here's a picture of me when I was cool in 3rd grade. Kind of when I peaked in life, I believe. So I just keep that there to remember when I peaked. Here's an action replay I need to sell at some point. My PSP Go, I emulated it. I recommend it if you want to emulate a really small to-go system. It's probably the best thing you can emulate in my opinion. It's smaller than like it's like half the size of my iPhone 6 Plus, so it should tell you how just tiny it is. It's like a old slide phone from like 2004. I like it a lot. I highly recommend these. They're kind of pricey now. They're like about $100, $120 for one, but I say it's well worth it. Here's my new 3DS XL. I don't play it as much as I used to, but I'm kind of getting back into playing it, to be honest. I've recently picked up a few games for it, like right here. I got a Detective Pikachu for it right now, and Luigi's Mansion. I got a Salvation Army for a few bucks, which is really cool because I've been wanting to play that game for a while. I also got Metroid, which you'll see later on. In here, I just have a bunch of like handheld games and stuff. Like here's my Vita. I have like my Game Boy in there, I believe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's like there. I mainly just store all my handhelds and stuff. Down here, I just store batteries, a bunch of like notes, and like my Switch carrying case. Nothing exciting down here. Some cough drops, a pencil sharpener. Nothing cool. Over here, I have my tripod. It's a shotgun grip, or not pistol grip one. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm glad I spent the money on it. And I just have like a box back there for shipping. Over here, I have a Game Boy carrying case. I like these carrying cases a lot. I kind of collect them, even though I only have 2 right now, but they're cool. I like them. I always pick them up if I see them. Over here, I have some little keychains, like a little Minion, Sanchu, a Heartless. I have some like badges and stuff. Here's my first RTX I went to. I got a bunch of autographs on it of people I met walking around the con, like Barbara, not Barbara, it's Brandon. Chris, I met all of Cow Chop walking around. I got Lindsay, I got Barbara, Matt Peak. I got a bunch of cool. I met a lot of people. I'm excited to go again this year and hopefully meet more people. Here's my Game Boy carrying case, another one. Here's a cool thing. This is a Laser Team movie poster signed by Matt and Bernie. And as you could tell right here, for people who don't know, I wasn't VIP, so it was very hard to get in this autograph session because there was only me and one other non-VIP person there because they took all the VIP spots up, and I hate them for that. But I ended up being able to get it from someone who couldn't go to the con anymore, and I'm very glad I did get it because I love Bernie so much. Anyways, yeah, I'm glad I got to meet him. It's cool. Also, I got another cool thing from Bernie when I met him, and I'll show you that when I get there. Up here's a shelf, obviously. Got some cool figures up here. Just gonna pan through them. I'll stop if I see something cool. Like here is a Kodiabukia, Sojo, Harley Quinn. This is actually kind of expensive, like $200 last I looked up for her. But I got it for $15 from a guy off Reddit because right here it's like a little broke. Like I shouldn't be doing that, like coming off. But you can't even tell, and I'm never gonna sell it. So for like 15 bucks, you can't pass that up. I also got another statue from him, which you'll see later on. Back here is a Young Avengers #1 done by Brian O'Malley. He's the artist of Scott Pilgrim and the writer of Scott Pilgrim. So I got it for a few bucks recently, and I love him. Love it. And him. Here's a Baby Driver vinyl soundtrack. My Xbox One Xbox controller. It's a really cool controller. Glad I got it. It's kind of hard to get. Actually, it was hard to get. I don't know if it is anymore. Here are some more figures. You know, just a Pikachu amiibo. Detective Pikachu amiibo. I just got it because it made me laugh how he was in a stupid hat. It's my Over the Garden Wall figures and some more Kid Robot figures. We're almost done. Wow, this is going a lot faster than all the other times I did it. Let me tell you that right now. Hopefully it's somewhat entertaining. You're seeing some cool stuff. And here's my closet. I store a lot of boxes in here, obviously. Here's Greedo from Star Wars. Annie is what he says, and I probably have never been so excited to find something out in the wild before than me finding Greedo. And a Jar Jar, might I add. I don't really have anywhere to put him right now. Put this Greedo right now. I kind of want to hang him from my roof upside down. I need to get on doing that because I think that would be pretty funny. Here's just a bunch of boxes to crap I own. I have some unopened figures in here. Here's a bunch of like Game Informers and other magazines I have. Here's the camera I use right there. If you ever wondered what camera I use. Just some more boxes. Some collector's editions over here. This is cool actually. It's a Ramona Flowers Mondo Scott Pilgrim figure. From this sticker right here, it's a Black Friday exclusive, so it's limited to 400. And it's my pride and joy of my collection. It's my favorite figure I own. I also have the regular edition too. I still need to get the PX Previews one, but don't really want to spend like 150 on it. Maybe like 100, or if I can somehow trade for it, would even be better. Here's my Switch. Here's another Nintendo Switch game. I got Fire Emblem Warriors Collector Edition. Haven't opened it yet because it's not really a game I was really interested in ever playing. I mainly got it because I saw it at Toys R Us when they were closing for about like 40 bucks. I couldn't pass it up. I'll probably try it out at some point. But yeah, it's cool. I got it for 40 bucks. I couldn't pass it up. My Persona 5 Collector's Edition. My favorite PS4 game, one of my favorite games of all time. Some more Laser Team figures, like I was saying before. Down here is a lot more clean because I recently cleaned all this crap up. Just a bunch of boxes I have. I've stored a lot of my boxes in a giant box in my bedroom. So I don't have as much here. The cool Kratos mask I have. It's a bunch of crap. Back here. Down here is just more storage of stuff. Nothing really stand out. Here's where I store all my boxes. I'll just bring it up. Store them all in there now. Oh, I could fit. Sorry about that. I got almost fell. Here's my chair. This is my cat ripped out all the stuffing in the back, so I'm kind of annoyed. Here's probably the coolest part of my room are these 3 shelves where I store a lot of my cooler figures and stuff. I'll get started up here. As you saw before, I have a cool Jar Jar Binks bust. Who doesn't love Jar Jar Binks? A Scott Pilgrim vinyl soundtrack. Some more Kid Robot figures from this line. I got a whole box of this, 3 for $5 at Hot Topic on clearance. Couldn't pass them up, so I just bought the whole entire case. Did do a video on them, never released it because you could just hear me crinkling the bags always. It sounded awful. I might release it one day if I ever get big. It never will get big, so it never will come out probably, but you never know. I might release it one day when I'm lazy. Here's a cool Mega 64 plush. I do have the rest of the set on order right now. Got the 2 other Mega 64 Day exclusive ones, and I am going to RTX, so hopefully they will have that Sean plush there. But right now I have Garrett, and I love him. I have the Patreon exclusive one for people wondering. Here I have my Aquabats, Fury of the Aquabats Remaster vinyl soundtrack, all signed by the band. I did do a video on this. It's really cool. I love owning this. It's my favorite band of all time. Even though how cringy that may sound, but they're just really special to me. I'm glad I own it. It is front and center of my collection. Here are some Legos I recently got. Just a Tron Lego set. It's pretty cool. I recommend it. I got a cool Kratos figure back here. A derpy looking Superman figure. I got a Con. I think it's done by the Walden Gromit guy who makes those, which is why it kind of looks like him. Here's a Mondo Portal vinyl soundtrack, which is really cool, and a Morgana plush. Down here it's got some Metroid stuff. This is kind of cool. It's the Ruby Mondo soundtrack, which is the Rooster Teeth thing. Not a big fan of Ruby, but I'm a big fan of Mondo, the company, because I have some Mondo stuff as you've already seen. And I like Rooster Teeth, so this is I think it was like limited like 200, which is kind of cool, so I just picked it up with like 15 bucks. Oh, this is also Mondo 2 over here. I didn't even show these off the pins I have in my badge. This is a Mondo Laser Team pin. I've never seen this listed ever again, so I imagine this is actually really rare, which is kind of cool. Okay, it just fell off. Let's bring it up close. But yeah, I just got some pins on here. My RTX 2018 badge, my Mondo Scott Pilgrim thing you got because they kept delaying the Ramona figure, so they sent an extra pin that was exclusive to, which was really cool, and just some badges and whatnot. Also got a Star Wars badge back there when I saw like a double feature for the new episode 8, which was not good, but episode 7 is really good. I get to see episode 7 again in theaters, which is kind of cool. Anyways, didn't probably care about that. Here's a cool Darth Vader figure, some I think his name's Rob English, like serialized figures that make him really like weird looking, like kind of looks like a Predator. I did a video on these too, if you saw my Comic-Con one. Like here's Toucan Sam, he looks really high. Here's a Yarn Yoshi amiibo I got. Something's on my foot right now. I think it's like a Lego. It feels really weird. We're getting my O'Malley shrine, my Scott Pilgrim shrine right here. It's not really a shrine, it's just my 2 Ramona figures, and the box to the original to her. Here's the Black Friday one. Here's a Snot Girl comic, which is kind of cool. Here's a, what's it called? Final Fantasy 15 drink. Nindroid Up Tracer. I got at Target for like 20 bucks on clearance or like something. That's cool. This is cool. Here's a They Might Be Giants album signed by the 2 Johns, the lead people. I got it at their last concert I went to of them in Michigan, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot. I got it for like $20 or something like that at the booth. So I just got it because it's pretty cheap, and they're one of my favorite bands. Okay, we're almost done, so this awful room tour will be over soon, hopefully. Here's a cool Free Comics Day Scott Pilgrim comic. It's pretty hard to find, but yeah, I like it a lot. It's I got it for a really good price. I got it for like 10 bucks. It goes for way more than that on eBay usually. It's unstamped too, which kind of makes it more rare. Here are some more Bishojo statues. I got a Spider-Gwen and a Lady Deadpool, which I like a lot. I got this for $15 from the same guy that sold me the Harley Quinn, which I am very happy for. They're both pretty expensive. An average one goes for about 80 bucks at Bishojo. So I don't really like collecting them. It's kind of expensive, so I only pick them up every now and then. I would like to get the Quiet one and the Kill Bill one, but I keep forgetting. I don't know. I want to get them at a con, so if I can get them a bit cheaper, like a bundle if you have them both. But I haven't seen them. I always see like the superheroes, but not those ones, sadly. This is a kind of a cool story, this Persona 5 soundtrack. I already have one because it came in a collector's edition, but I got this at a Salvation Army for 25 cents, and so I picked it up because I couldn't pass it up. Alone, the soundtrack goes for like 15-20 bucks, but I can keep mine now sealed and have an open one. I still need to rip the tracks off here and put it on my iPhone because it has a great soundtrack. Now we're down to like the last little row of figures. So I don't really know what I'm going to do exactly. I'm probably just going to go through them because there's a lot here. Cool Forlom. My first SH figure arts Dragon Ball figure, which is a Vegeta. I need to zoom in a bit because I'm far away. Is a Vegeta. I do have a few more pre-ordered, which I'm pretty excited. I have a Goku, Buu, and Bulma. So I probably will do some kind of like video on them because I'm really excited to get them. I got this in a trade on Reddit, which is pretty cool. I recommend Toy Exchange on Reddit if you have figures you want to trade. Some pretty cool people on there. Let's keep going. Got a cool Creature Carl, R.I.P. Creature. This is kind of cool. It's a Rooster Teeth comic that they used to do. These are pretty expensive when you find them. Got this one though for about 20 or 15 bucks. They go for way more. They go for like over 100 usually on eBay. So pretty glad to get that deal. I'm trying to move around my chair right now. I need to zoom out. Oh, here we go. This is pretty cool. This is the Bernie. Bernie gave this to me when I saw him at RTX. He always gives out one like every year. So this is the 2017 one. I love it a lot. Here's my SNES Mini with like a Waluigi and a bunch of crap I don't care about. Some Aquabat pins. I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, that was weird. I guess I reached the maximum recording time, whatever that means. So, yeah, I'll start where I guess I was before. I was like around here. Never seen that happen before. I guess you can't go over like 25 minutes or whatever I was at. It's very bizarre. Anyways, we're almost done anyways, luckily. I was, I got like some, I don't know. I'm just gonna say I was right here. Here's a Mega 64 vinyl record of a few of like joke songs they did. It came in a Patreon package. Pretty glad to own it. Don't have a vinyl record to hear it, sadly, or record player. I do kind of want to get one soon, but I can order store it, which is kind of the reason holding me back. But if I can ever find one at a really good deal on like Black Friday or something for like a cheap, crappy one, I will probably pick it up. Here are some more Kid Robot figures. There's some blind box figures. Yeah, it's pretty cool. These are cool. This is Bubbles. This is the Chase version of that set, which I was pretty excited to get. I paid for pretty much the box itself if I ever sold it, but I like it a lot. Here's probably the rarest Switch game I'll probably ever own. It's Thimbleweed Park, yeah, by Limited Run Games. It's still sealed. I want to play it, but I don't really want to open it. So I'll probably buy it on PC or something at some point, because I do like these kind of, it's very cool point-and-click adventures done by the people who did something. Was it Monkey Island? No, it wasn't Monkey Island. It was... Doesn't tell you, but it's done by like some really big-name people in the point-and-click genre. This is pretty cool. It's my signed Best of RTAA DVD by Jordan, the creator, and Maggie, one of the lead people on it too, which is pretty cool. Here's some little Scott Pilgrim keychains I own, and lastly, didn't show this off yet. Here is my Mega 64 hat, signed by all of Mega 64 too. I got that signed at RTX along with that poster I showed earlier. So, yeah, that's pretty much the video. That's my room for the most part. I need to switch hands. Don't really know how interesting of a video that was. I feel like I kind of rambled on quite a lot. Oh, I also got a Yoshi plush right here. He's pretty dope. Anyways, yeah, I kind of rambled on a bit. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Hopefully you guys liked my room, game room setup, because it's not my bedroom. I have some other figures and stuff in my bedroom, but it's not as interesting. That's not much in there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Switch it up a bit. Not a Pokemon video for once, which I feel pretty cool. But yeah, I keep saying "but yeah" a lot, and I keep rubbing my head because I need to get a haircut this week. Very, very bad. So I'll probably get one after this video. Catch you guys later. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you saw anything you want me to go like a bit more in depth on. If you want to take a comic collection or just want to talk to me or subscribe or something. So yeah. My name's Jeff, and I'm out.